Alright, hello and welcome back to Quest for Glory 5, playing as our Paladin, Sir Galahad. Sit down and have some breakfast. Being attacked by a cat. Not a catter, just a cat. Alright, let's see what we got.
We're having goulash. You don't want to know. You really don't want to know.
Alright. Let's have a quick chat. Just make sure Anne doesn't have anything new to tell us. I don't think she has anything overly interesting.
Aloha, boy. Oi, you're a sight for sore eyes since I landed here.
Okay.
It's funny, honey, how I'd love to be with you. I've got this thing for you.
Seems very inappropriate to say to one of your tenants.
I'm really into this. In fact, I was going to name this place the D Hotel. Welcome to D Hotel Calamira. You can enter any time you like, but you can never grieve, sort of thing. However, I decided to be more interesting.
Very nice. Let's go.
Take it easy, Ryder.
All right. So we could kind of go immediately about what we're going to be doing today, but I want to make a couple of quick stops over by the docks. Because I want to have a little chat with young Andre here.
Calimera, are you interested in taking a boat ride today?
Not quite, but I do want to chat a little bit.
Yasas, that is the Silmarian greeting.
All right.
I am well, as always.
And how's your boat?
My boat can be rented any morning before I go off to fish.
And what can you tell me about fishing?
I catch only a few fish each day. This is a bad time of year, for the large fish swim to deep water. Only the small fish remain near the shallows.
I'll ask about the large fish first.
The large fish are very good to eat. There's more meat than bone upon them, and they are easier to scale.
Small fish?
Small fish are usually young fish who are avoiding the bigger predators. I use a rope net to catch them. For anchovies, I must use a cloth net.
And finally, let's ask about anchovies.
I mostly use anchovies to attract bigger fish, but they can be eaten. Would you like some? I am happy to share. Here, take a few.
All right, and that's what we wanted, to get some anchovies.
Yasas, that is the Silmarian farewell.
And we're going to pop into the apothecary shop. We're not even going to talk to them, really. We just need to go into the shop. All right. Because we just want to grab one of these peppers on the back wall.
Good to see you again.
You pick yourself some peppers from your friend's generous supplies. I'm not sure if it's faster to walk, but I think this might be slightly faster. Because now we're going to take our first foray outside of the town here. And we're going to go off in pursuit of... Oh, you know what? I never bought that map from Wolfie, did I? Alright, I guess we can do that. Why not? Now, it definitely was not faster to use the magnets, but that's alright. We shall survive. Alright, we'll talk with Wolfie.
Namaste, and may you be having a pleasant day.
And by talk, I mean, let's buy this map. Oh, wow, we do not have a lot of money. Whoops.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am...
Alright, let's move on. Oh, get out of here. Alright, so, where the Pegasus is, you know, the adventurer told us it was to the north, but it's up around this area. You can go either direction. It's probably a little bit faster to go to the left. I'm going to go to the right, because, why not? Paladin kind of always walks his own path anyway, so... Step out through the portcullis. Put our equipment on, and we want to make sure we grab some rocks to bring with us. That should be good. And let's head up to the Pegasus nest. See if we have any combat along the way. Might be a good way for us to get a little bit of cash back. We're not exactly rolling in dough right now, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get off light. Clean trip so far. Here's where the Pegasus nest is. Fairly obvious. Fine. So we can head in here, and there's a couple of things that we want to do here. We can take a look at this dragon pillar. We don't really need to, but I suppose it's interesting enough. Examining the pillar closely, you read the following inscription on the magical rock. By the raising of this stone, the dragon now sleeps. Alright, so we want to go around this kind of north side of this rock structure here and head over to this water, and when we drink from it, taking a drink of these waters, you feel incredible joy and excitement. It's as if you've been reborn. You feel like you can face any monster or challenge and be victorious. This is great. So this is the Hippocrene water, so we're going to fill 2 amphora with the water from the Hippocrene. 1 and 2. And now we got to figure out how to get up to the Pegasus nest. You can't just walk up because this pathway kind of breaks down. But if we come up to the north, there's a little structure here, a little seesaw catapult. And if we step up on this little piece of wood, okay, get back on there. There we go. And in the right spot. There. We're going to get our rocks out and throw them at this big boulder here. Try to dislodge it. There we go. Which will throw us up here. Do a couple of flips and land up on this second pillar, which when we walk around, we can grab on this kind of vine branch and channel our inner Tarzan, George of the Jungle. Very nice. And then we can run up the remaining path here and get up to where these feathers are. And we're just going to grab a whole big bunch, pretty much as they'll allow us to take, which is usually about 10 handfuls. You get about 100 feathers. Let's see how many we have. 100. Yeah, you have as many feathers as you can handle. Now we can absolutely magic magnet our way back, but I kind of want to float down. Whee! Whee! Alright, that was nice. And then we're actually just going to walk back just to see if we can't find ourselves a little bit of combat on the way. Equip our sword, just so we're ready in case anything pops up. Because there isn't really anything else we have on the schedule for today, other than one thing which we don't want to do until it's the evening time anyway, so it works out if we waste a little bit of time. So let's start walking back. If it gets to be, 6 p.m. or later, then we can do the magnets. But until then, might as well enjoy the stroll. Now we're supposed to be a hero. We can't be letting ourselves get too flabby. I don't know if it's because it's early in the game. There we go. So I don't know if it's because it's early in the game that we're not getting many enemies popping up on us, but there we go. So our first bit of combat with these Roman invaders. They don't last very long against our weaponry, that's for certain. Alright, is that the only 2? Yeah, looks like it. Alright, so we'll take their gear and move on out. Alright, let's continue. And we will return to town. And from here, we can take our gear off. We're just going to make... Oh, I did not mean to equip the throwing spear. Alright, so here we're just going to run back off across to Science Island. So, actually, you don't need to watch me go back across again. So why don't I pause here, and I will come back once we are on Science Island. Alright, here we are. We've arrived on Science Island after 6 p.m., where we will find that there is yet another scientist who works here. Well, hello.
I have no time for stupid social noises. Save them for those with nothing better to do.
Yeah, if you thought that Praetorius was unwelcoming, wait until you get to know Dr. Mobius.
I am Dr. Mobius, the greatest scientist on Science Island. Unfortunately, that understates my true genius, since I am surrounded by dolts. Fortunately, most of them have left me in peace at last.
And we can hear his opinion on pizza.
You reveal the depth of your ignorance by asking such a question. Every two-bit researcher knows the importance of pizza in scientific research. Pizza is the ultimate fuel. Someday we will invent cars, airplanes, even spaceships. Undoubtedly, they will need pizza to get anywhere. Of course, the pizza needs sufficient fire to achieve its full potency. Pepperoni and jalapeno toppings, those are the secret to a truly world-dominating pizza. Everything else is incidental. Those are incendiary.
Right, that's a much better choice, in my opinion, than the artichoke and anchovy.
Science is the ultimate power. It bends everything else to its needs. Watch a glassblower make hard glass melt by applying a little heat. That is science at work.
Right, and what does he think of Gort?
Ah, Gort. Now there is a truly worthwhile specimen. Have you noticed his magnificent upper body development, the finely tuned coordination in his extremities? And he manages to keep his mouth shut, unlike some.
And finally, we can ask his opinion on Science Island.
We created this island to keep out the prying eyes of jealous neighbors. Here we can pursue our research and experiments without fear of offending some petty peasant. You can find the results of past experiments everywhere around here. Just remember, there is no such
thing as a failure in science, only evidence against one hypothesis in favor of another.
Had enough of science for now? I shouldn't wonder. You may safely assume that science has had enough of you as well.
Well, let's see if we can get a little bit more into his good graces. We'll take our pepperoni pizza and combine it with the jalapeno peppers we got from Salim and Julinar's shop. And let's take this pepperoni and jalapeno pizza and give it to him.
Yes, it is a pepperoni and jalapeno pizza, the ultimate blend of science and art. If we could but harness this power, we could rule the world. Care for a piece?
All right. Now that we have met the good doctor, that is the end of what we needed to do today, other than look at his pizza pie chart. It is a pepperoni and jalapeno pizza, the ultimate blend of science and art. So I think we will end things here. Again, I'll do a little swimming or something for the next few hours until midnight or so, and then we will come back on day 4 and see how it is that we are going to afford to enter these rights of rulership. But till then, see ya.